Hey, welcome to G Vibes. It's your girl G9 in the building. What you say? What you say? Say your name. Say your Instagram.
Retest LR Street Stylist. No weirdo shit.
Y'all know my guy is here. Check him in. I missed y'all. Welcome back to G Vibes. You know it's been gone. I've been gone for a minute now. I'm back with the jump off. I've been gone for about 3 weeks. I had empowerment event.
Yeah, that was really dope.
Yeah, let me take the gum out of my mouth like I had an empowerment event. I had a couple of things going on where I just couldn't record, and I didn't want to stress myself out on recording. I had another show called R&B Only on Good News Radio. If you haven't checked it out, check it out.
Dope show.
Appreciate it. He was on the show 2 days ago. It was fun. We talk about R&B Only.
Definitely.
It's fans of R&B.
It's like I said, it's a real vibe over there.
Yeah. Look at once I get everything together and know what I'm doing.
Buttons together.
As long as I get the buttons together, I'll be straight. But I want to get right into the episode because they missed us.
Yeah.
Me, you, everybody. They miss everybody that been on the show. They miss me. I know y'all miss me, but I know y'all miss my guest that be coming on here. And sometimes, like, he's a regular that comes on here. And I just want to say I appreciate you for coming back.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Same week to do another episode with me.
I'm always going to support, man. Like, I see what you're doing. I see your vibe, your grind. So I'm definitely a supporter of that, man.
I just appreciate that. I want to say this. A lot of times in life we get stuck. We don't know what we're going to do, how we going to do it, how we going to make it happen, and it happens. And then you say, dang, I didn't know I could do that. Let me try this. It's so many ways to do things. If you don't know you got it, you won't know until you do it.
Facts.
So do it. Period. I didn't think I could do an empowerment event, and I did it.
Nah, you put that shit together. It was really dope. Like,
and I didn't even know I could do it.
Yeah, and the turnout was dope too, especially for your first event.
My first event.
There was a lot of women there.
When I say 50-something women came,
damn.
Even the pictures y'all see, that wasn't even it was even a little bit more than that. Just at the end, you know, not everybody stayed at the end, but mostly everybody stayed at the end till the end because it was that much of a vibe. Yeah, that's a little
okay. I think I'm good right here.
You good right there?
Yeah.
That's a little off that mic. But I just want to say thank you guys since I haven't been able to talk to everybody, thank you guys for coming to all the ladies, for showing up and showing out to my women's empowerment event. It was G Vibes Presents the experience, the networking experience, and everyone was able to network, love on each other. And a lot of people hate empowerment events because they think it's just about bougie women that come along and say what they doing and what they not doing. I had women that work 9 to 5s up on the panel. I had women that are entrepreneurs on the panel. The point of an empowerment event, my standpoint of empowerment event, is to see and be in a room with like-minded people and take what they have done and use that to motivate you to do better in whatever you got going on or whatever you want to be focused on. A lot of times we don't think we can do things until we see somebody else do it.
True.
A lot of times we don't think people are capable of doing things until we do it. So I wanted to put women in the room that I wanted everybody to be invited. This was not just for entrepreneurs. This was for 9 to 5s. This was for women that don't have jobs, that didn't know what was next. The ticket was only $25 to get in, eat food and drinks, and still vibe with other women, because people say we can't do it, and we did it.
Y'all did it. Y'all definitely did it. They showed up and showed out.
Showed up and showed out, and I just appreciate that. Shout out to the DJ. Shout out to the cameraman. Shout out to everybody, all the women that pulled up and pulled. You know, behind the scenes, it was a lot going on.
Definitely.
It's always like that, but it wasn't a lot going on, though. That's all I'm saying. It was a lot going on, but it wasn't a lot going on. It wasn't nothing that I couldn't handle.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? My coordinator, shout out to Taylor gang. She does her thing. She the one came up with the ambiance in there.
Oh, yeah, the ambiance was real dope.
It was real dope.
That's one of my favorite words of all time.
Ambiance, yes. And you know what? Next year, 2023, January will be the empowerment event. He will be speaking hopefully there.
I definitely will be there. I definitely will be speaking.
I have a live show coming out, and I have a bigger announcement coming soon, but I just don't want to say it until it's full-fledged, stamped, signed, still delivered. Anyway, if you guys haven't checked out R&B Only, that's my second show. You can check that out on Good News Radio. Download the app, R&B Only, with your girl G9.
I had a real good time. I had a real good time.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, we did.
We talked about R&B a lot, and I wanted everybody to see that the other side of what I love. You know, I love the talk show part about it, but I do love music and I love R&B, so that's why I enjoy doing what I did.
And when he said when I went back and listened to it, it did sound dope when we was talking while the song was going on.
Yes,
it gave it like a different like vibe, and it's like a narration. Like it was dope. Yes,
and sometimes we can even talk about the song. So you learn as you go when you start new shows, what you can do, what you cannot do.
Facts.
Just like when G-Vi started at 1 and now we had 100 and something episodes.
Ooh.
But today's topic, since we're going to get right into it, today's topic is independent women and dependent women. Because a lot of men always tell me they don't want an independent woman because independent woman thinks that you got to do this. And I mean, a man can't, let's just say this. Men have told me that independent women they don't want because they give them lack of respect.
Oh.
That's what I've heard. I don't know how true it is because my man, I'm an independent woman, but my man does what he does and I do what I do. I don't know no in between that. But I feel like when a woman is dependent on a man, he's bothered by that too.
Hell yeah.
She's lazy and she don't got nothing. She can't do nothing.
Like another child.
So what is it? Do y'all want an independent woman or do you want a dependent woman? And right now we got Recess LR. He gonna tell us how he feel about independent and dependent women. Let's go.
All right. I definitely want a person who's independent, you know, but I also want a partnership. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you can do your thing, I can do mine, and we can bring it to the table and we can work together with it.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want nobody that I can take care of and I do everything like a third child, like another child, because I'm going to have resentment towards you. I ain't going to lie.
Yeah.
My mom, I came from a 2-parent household, so my mom worked, my dad worked. My dad did pay the bills. My mom had her money for herself.
Yeah.
She paid on certain bills also. He still respected her because she got on and she grind every day. And my mama told me, to be real, don't you take care of no woman. Yeah.
Why is that? Why that? Why that? I want to know that before you go.
Like I say, my mama put stuff like this. We all human beings.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I had to get up and go to work, you know what I'm saying, and me and your dad made it work together, then shoot, a woman you pick, she better be able to bring something to the table too. Because she said the resentment gonna come. And I've seen many men have resentment for women that they take care of. They talk to them like children.
Yes.
And treat them like children also. Like, you know, because it's my money. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real. I seen this episode of Larry David, Curb Your Enthusiasm. I love that show. Like, so it was an episode where they went out to eat and the wife was like, yeah, I'm taking y'all out. And then when the bill came, she was like, yeah, don't you like the dinner that we paid for? And Larry was like, you paid for it. He was like, you didn't pay for nothing. You don't work. He has the job. Like, you feel what I'm saying? For real.
Oh, wow.
She was like, it's our money. And then he say, technically, it's not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know what? And see, this is the thing. This is my thing. Men don't like dependent women. Like, when you hear a woman, even down to the women that just take from men and don't get nothing, you know, don't do any in return.
Yeah, some
men hate that, but then some men love it. Some men love to be in control.
Yes, they do.
So is it the modern day thing to do to accept we be in the in-between type of thing, or is it depend on the individual?
And now here we go. Like I said, the roles too. Like back in the day when men did that, the cost of living wasn't what it was.
Now,
you can talk about my grandpa did, but you know how much your grandpa house was? And you know how much the car was? You know what I mean? So do you know how much rent costs, especially if you're living in California? So
you got to make $39 an hour to live out here, they say.
You big balling if your woman don't have to do nothing. And you probably get money under the table. Let's be real. Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Man.
Like, yeah.
I think working together is good.
Hell
you know?
Yeah.
I think if everybody play their part and play their role in the relationship will flow. I think that people be in their minds too much about, oh, he's dependent, she's dependent, he's not doing this, she's not doing that. If you be worried about those things so much, you won't get ahead in the relationship if you worrying about what the other is doing every single time. Oh, I'm only paying this. Oh, I'm only doing this. You penny pinching doing shit like that, gonna keep you by yourself.
Nah, that's facts.
But if you in a relationship where you love that person, you appreciate that person, y'all communicate on what we gonna pay and what we not. You know, it's a vice versa situation, and I really think it depends on the individual.
There we go. Because like you say, I done heard some men say, some independent women do be disrespectful because I guess they feel that they didn't made it all by themselves and they didn't need no man.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of them women don't have no man. They got all that money and all that power
but a lot
and
of
all
women,
that cars,
okay,
and they be by themselves.
I'm gonna say what I seen something that women were talking, and one woman in particular said that now that she's making her own money, she understands how men feel about marriage and taking their assets into a relationship and things like that. But it's like this. Again, I wouldn't be worried about your assets if I got my shit too.
Man, there we go.
If we got our shit together, we not worried about who got who and who got what. Because I'm gonna tell you just like this. When me and my man get married, whatever he had when he came in is what he gonna leave with if we were to break up. Because I don't want nothing from you. I don't want to remember you. I don't want to think about you, and I want to move on. Because if the marriage didn't work, then I don't want you no more. So why I care about what the hell you got?
Your stuff? Like, why do you want something that you didn't work hard for?
Yeah,
like I say, what I always say, my boy Snacks always say, potlucks, no buffets. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got to bring something to the table.
We all got to bring something to the table, and that's the thing. I know back in the day it was different, but let's talk about 2022.
Yeah,
rent is due, and one bedrooms are starting at 18, 19, 2000.
Facts. In the ghetto,
and it's not even a big. It's like 300 square feet sometimes. Like it's not even huge apartments.
Not at all.
You know what I'm saying? And then you got to worry about like, dang, I'm gonna have a family. I need a house. I need a car that's reliable. Then you got to go out there and get you a car note, a reliable car note, a reliable car note that you can afford with your bills and taking care of home with your kids and feeding everybody every day and being able to have fun and go out and live in California. It's a lot.
Hell yeah.
So I think it takes two.
It definitely. Because think about that. The person that's doing all that and then he or she come home and it's like, man, what the hell? Like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
Like, God damn, I'm over here stressing, doing these hours, probably these extra hours, paying all this. And it's just like, damn, this ain't no partnership. I could do this by myself, to be real. Like, that's
right.
True. Yeah.
Right. So what do you feel going forward in 2022, how a man's point of view on a woman being, because, okay, a guy told me, I understand my point of view about independent women. He said, but not all women think like that.
Yeah.
He said women think like, oh, I could take care of myself, so I don't need you. I said a lot of times we hear I don't need you and we take that to the
it's crazy that black women is the only women that say they don't need no man.
No, but let me tell you something. I ain't gonna say I need you, but I do want you.
Yeah. Nobody needs anybody.
Nobody don't need nobody. So I think that we shouldn't take that to the heart so much.
Yeah.
Because I tell a man in a minute, I don't need you.
Heck no.
But I want you.
I don't need you to breathe. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't need you, but I want you, and I love you, and I appreciate you, and I want us to be in a situation where we move together.
100%.
A lot of times we hear certain words and we take those words
too literal.
And we just
they key in on that word and be like, okay,
like,
I get it.
Like they key in independent.
Yeah, exactly.
Like they key in dependent. I'm dependent on them. Like that whole era we have of we independent. From my point of view, I'm never gonna say I'm independent where I don't need you.
Yes, I got it.
I'm gonna say I'm independent because I could take care of my own, but I want you.
Yeah.
And I want us together to move together in a certain way. So I don't know. What's your last point of view? What is some advice you could tell women or men about being independent and dependent on somebody? Because I'm going to get into this a little bit. I don't like when men are dependent on women.
Hell nah.
Because I feel like that's a different type of... I know when women are dependent on men, that's some shit too. Yeah. But when a man is dependent on a woman... I ain't gonna lie,
that is like my mama always told me, you never move into a woman's house, you move in together. You feel me? Because a lot of women, well, now I'm not going to say women, girls, when that argument happens, the first thing they're going to say is, you get the fuck out. Like, men going
to say that too. I got told that before.
But if y'all moving together, how the fuck they going to tell you can get the fuck out?
Yeah, when you moving together.
Now, when you ain't on that lease, it hit a little different. Like, you know what I'm saying? For real, though. It hit a whole lot different. So
you better get on the lease, ladies.
Yeah, exactly.
Gentlemen.
So both of y'all come in that situation together. Like, because I don't know, it's just that one-up power that people think they have. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
I don't like one-up power.
Yeah. Yeah, but a lot of people, yeah.
But honestly, in every relationship, somebody gotta want a power. But it just depends on how they treat you.
Yeah, how you use it.
How you use it.
Yeah, true.
I like that word, how you use it.
Yeah.
Because if I make more money than my man, I don't want my man to feel less than.
Hell nah.
Because he's still gonna take care of what he got to take care of, and I'm gonna take care of what I got to take care of.
Yeah.
And that's how we come together.
As just long as everybody doing their part, like I say, everybody can't be the point guard. Like,
how can you be mad when everybody's doing what they supposed to do?
You shoot, I rebound. Like,
Hey, I like that one.
For real. That's teamwork. Like, so
teamwork make the dream work.
I would want a independent woman, but like I said, we still can come together and do this together. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's still teamwork. Like, but I don't want nobody just depending on me for everything, because say something happened to me and I didn't teach you how to swim, then we gonna drown.
Yeah. I'll give you that one.
We're going to definitely drown. Like,
all the way under the ground.
So if I'm dealing with somebody, I don't want to build. I want somebody I can build with.
Yes.
Yeah. So you know what I mean?
And I want someone to, when they see me drowning,
yes,
pick back up again.
Yeah,
pick
exactly.
me up.
You feel me?
And not pick me up as in give me everything I need, but you have that conversation. I see what's going on. I'm going to help you out.
Yeah.
And let's get back onto this.
If we each other's crutches.
Yeah.
How
can you even get into a relationship when you know somebody don't got your back? Ooh. Only how I'm going to be in a relationship with you is if I know you got my back. If you don't got my best interest at heart, if you don't want the best for me, and I see you bringing me down because I'm with you,
that's
or
the worst
you
thing
bringing
to be in
me
a situation.
Are you bringing me down because I have more than you? Then I don't want to.
When you find out you alone.
Yes,
that is an eye.
That's the number one rule. I mean, that's the number one thing when girls females leave a relationship is when they feel alone in a relationship.
Yeah.
I know for me, when I start feeling alone in a relationship, I said it's time to go.
Yeah.
When I'm doing everything, when I'm the only one working at it, it's time to go, because not nobody gonna be having me string along like the little rag dog.
You can do that by yourself.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? For real though, that's facts. You can definitely do that by yourself.
Okay, so let's leave them with some advice, because we got on this topic a little much.
Okay. Like I said, the advice is, to me, everybody should bring something to the table. You can be independent. You can still be yourself and still come together and be a union. And don't depend on nobody 100%, because if something happened to them, you're going to drown. And you like a child, so they claim you on their taxes, so.
Man, I agree totally with him. I have nothing to add to that, but move together, because it's better together than apart.
Facts.
Have you ever played the LA game with me?
No, which one is that?
Oh, well, he ain't played, so you finna play.
Yeah, let's
you gotta
go.
say this or that.
Okay.
Ready?
Let's go.